bunch of Italians talk about get the hoof off. Yeah, cut the hoof off. Cut off the hoof.
All right, so I got us going live on the YouTubes.
Oh my god.
So
Oh my god.
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait on TikTok.
Yeah.
My favorite thing was when it's like uh, prepping small animals like squirrels. How you just grab them, you just rip the skin off.
Oh,
Cool.
and Angry, don't think I didn't see that silly ass fucking video you sent me, dog.
Which one?
The one with the fucking
Which
squirrel.
one?
The squirrel?
Yeah, throwing up gangs. The fuck? Like,
Oh shit,
what is the point of that, dude? It's like, bro.
bro. You know.
Actually, let's do a Thanksgiving themed show tonight. Let's do that. Let's
All right, so
talk.
fuck white people, give back stolen land. Is that Thanksgiving enough? I think Christopher Columbus, go the fuck home.
We if we were a more highbrow show, we could go into the land back program and why it's so important for our native brothers and sisters. But if we were any more lowbrow, motherfuckers wouldn't be able to see us because we cutting it off at the damn ankles. But so we won't even call it Thanksgiving. We'll just talk, Thanksgiving etiquette, good Thanksgiving stories, bad Thanksgiving stories, what accomplices can do at Thanksgiving stories. Like, hey, so when you're sitting across the table from that one uncle
Your
that
MAGA ants.
yeah, that one uncle that just can't stop talking about how great it is that Trump's gonna be back in the White House. Here's some of the things that you can do. And we'll do that. Let's do that. We'll call it, the Thanksgiving survival episode of The Villain's View. We'll try that. Let's do that.
Survival guy.
Yeah. So Randall, it's the survival guy for
So-
accomplices for Thanksgiving.
This is the Villain's View with Thanksgiving tips for you.
We could do that. Every 20 minutes each of us will give a tip. But we'll talk about the significance of why we probably shouldn't be celebrating this fucking holiday, and what our native brothers and sisters would say. I wish I had reached out to
Oh, you give him just a tip though.
yeah, one of my native brothers and sisters just
Giggity.
and say that. Just like, hey, we're gonna be talking about that fucked up holiday known as Thanksgiving. Would you like to come in and talk about? Absolutely. This would have been a fire ass show after that. this show would have been fire after that. Like, oh shit. Let me tell you why Christopher Columbus can eat a dick. Like, I would love, like, I really want us to do an Indigenous Peoples Day episode.
Yeah, get like Lady Wolf song or
Yeah, just to get somebody on there and go. So, seriously, tell our listeners and the people who are watching on live stream, how do you feel about Christopher Columbus? Man, fuck him. I hope he had gonorrhea when he died. Like, I want that.
So Christopher Columbus could eat a dick.
Yeah, like, I really want somebody to come on this show one day and say that Christopher Columbus can eat a dick. Maybe we'll name the episode that.
Christopher Columbus can eat a dick. Hey, why not?
You presents
Christopher Columbus can eat a dick.
That'd be a hell of a show.
Boom. Perfect episode.
That would be a hell of a damn episode.
Perfect title.
Like, find that little clip from when the redhead dude got killed in The Walking Dead. Suck my nuts. Hey, Christopher Columbus, suck my nuts. I'm serious, man. We're gonna be controversial. The most dangerous motherfuckers on radio.
So we're gonna get banned on TikTok.
Of course.
Again.
TikTok is gonna ban us anyway. TikTok is really like, seriously, they don't like it when we make certain.
Hey, we're over 1,000 on the GCPR page.
Holy shite!
Yeah, man.
Putting in
And
work.
then-
Putting it in.
Just
And-
for the record, though, just for the record, looking at the internet, Christopher Columbus is believed to have died by arthritis due to persistent infection at the age of 54. So, fuck you. I hope it was
Hey.
painful.
and I'm sure it was.
Hey, Christopher,
So-
this is what happens when you fuck woodland animals.
Yeah.
I bet you wish you had kept your dick out of that beaver, don't you?
Who knows what he was doing at sea
and I
for?
don't mean-
Who
I'm
knows
sure
what
it
he was
is.
doing at sea for all those months? I'm not against
Hey, man.
man-on-man action, but
Hey, I mean,
but they wasn't exactly hygienic.
Yeah.
exactly.
Just
You know? So,
holy ass. Just
I mean, I'm all about a little backdoor action. I just
Yeah.
I'm gonna do some filthy, smarmy deckhand.
Well-
I'm just
just saying. All right, here we go, kids.
all right.
And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, this is our right before Thanksgiving episode of The Villain's View, and please expect a lot of salient advice from four ne'er-do-wells about what you can do at your Thanksgiving table when your MAGA uncle won't shut the fuck up. Because here at The Villain's View, we genuinely care. That's the truth. The more you know.
Ding.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to The Villain's View on GCPR. We are streaming over in the YouTubes. We are streaming on the Facebook, and until we're banned, most banned show on the radio, on TikToks. My name is Thomas Bishop. I'm known as The Villain. I'm the uglier one out of all of this group. It's my fault. It's my fault.
Liar.
I'm not the most attractive one on the panel. That would be Gretchen. But let me go ahead and introduce to you our regular show host. To my immediate left, or bottom if you're watching on YouTube, is the Barbie Yaga of this joint.
I like the bottom.
She said it. I didn't. Don't get mad at me. Send all hate mail to this woman. She is the co-host of Rules of Nerdquisition. She is the host of Peak Trans. She, I'm guessing, would be a hurricane girl if she wasn't already a monsoon, making the boys wet. She's my friend, my sister. I know her as Gretchen. You will refer to her as Miss Trans Gretchen. Gretchen, say hello, please.
Hello, and no, I am not officially a hurricane girl, but fun fact, not many people know this. When I was born in the year 1974, there was a Hurricane Gretchen in the Pacific Ocean. Talk about omens. Welcome to the show.
Your mom and dad knew some shit. Your mom and dad was like, now you know.
The more you know.
No lie.
To my bottom left, your bottom right if you're watching on YouTube, is the cuddly teddy bear of this damn show, as the best looking beard in the Midwest. He always has these No Limit Soldier inspired head wraps. And I'm mad that he has these No Limit inspired head wraps. He is the voice of GCPR. he is Blue-Eyed Soul himself. I do believe this man has some black in him. I don't know where, but I'm pretty sure it is. Ladies and gentlemen, the voice of Ghost Claw Productions Radio himself. I call him Nate, my brother Nate. You will call him the General Gambit. Gambit, say hello, please.
Good evening, everyone. 'Tis I, General Gambit, the Lord of Logic and Triple G Gambit the God.
Ooh.
Well, after Thomas's intro, I'm kind
I know.
of jealous.
Like Gambit has
Say,
been
man.
up the past couple of weeks.
I was talking about the fact you said he had some black in him. That's all I was jealous about. But anyway, moving on.
Shows
I think what Gretchen's saying that she wants some black in her.
She's like,
I didn't say shit.
be a real man that look like Aldris
Shit. I didn't say shit.
Now, imagine if Darth Vader didn't get burned. Now, imagine he just put on that black suit and it was an actual black suit with James Earl Jones's voice coming out of it. And finally, bottom right, or to my right, if you're watching on YouTube, is more jobs on this radio station than a motherfucker. I'm just being honest with you. He is the.
I am GCPR.
I know he really is. He is the.
I am the Senate
of the Help Desk. He is the co-host of Rules of Nerdquisition. He is the co-host of Superplex Party. He is a resident IT person. He is also the angriest IT person on the East Coast. Don't ask me why. He lives in a very beautiful state, but their senators suck ass.
And on Thursday, I just kicked Monica.
Who's Monica?
Oh.
Does she have a show yet?
Oh, fuck no.
Oh, hell no.
The only way
Oh,
Monica gets
fuck no.
fucking station if she buys me out, and I won't let the bitch even get in the room. Ladies and gentlemen, I call him Gilbert. Y'all know him as the angry IT nerd. Bruh, say hello, please.
Hello. Greetings, everyone. How's everybody doing today? And I just kicked Monica.
Ladies and gentlemen, live stream that happened the other day. Monica brought her drunk ass.
Oh, my God.
I need this story. I've only gotten bits and pieces of it.
Fuck it. I'm just
Okay, so
live stream and just put out the juicy parts.
no, I just gave you the Cliff Note version of it. So
Yeah. That's
yeah,
all I got.
so
Monica was on her bullshit.
So originally it started, Thomas was doing a show as normal, talking about Saint Swole Meat. So in the middle of him talking about Saint Swole Meat, this comment popped up from a lady named Monica Washington. Never forget that name. Oh, never forget that name. Popped up saying about I have a problem with the Black National Anthem.
Oh,
And at that point, just before I was about to block her, Thomas said, "No, don't block her just yet." Said, "Let me." So Thomas started talking. So Thomas started asking, what do you mean by that? Like, what do you mean? What are you talking about?
Yep.
Every comment that she put after, it just raised more questions, and it's like, who the fuck is this bitch? So immediately after about her third or fourth comment of wanting to debate him, she's just flat out said, "I want to debate you." And to which Thomas said, "Oh, challenge accepted."
Oh, this show's over.
So at 9:42, I would say at 9:42 a.m., he ended that show, and I know distinctly it was 9:42 because why? I looked at my iPad at that time because it was 9:42.
Wear this bitch out. Like, bitch,
And he stopped the radio show at that time. The whole show came to a complete halt.
you can hear the break. You can hear the brakes.
Like you heard the brakes, the record scratching, you heard everything, you heard the crash, all. It just went done.
Listen,
He continued with the live on TikTok, and then first thing, all right. This bitch trying to get her to guest to the box. All right, that shit took about 15 minutes in itself.
are you kidding?
Because for whatever reason, she couldn't find where thing the guest button at.
not to be dramatic, but I want to. This bitch.
So eventually, Eventually, she gets up into the box. And Thomas being Thomas. What the fuck do you mean? And going off like that and brought the heat. And he was heated and just brought the heat nonstop. And immediately she was just like, hold up,
Not
motherfucker.
going off.
And
Yes.
and she was, and Thomas was going off and she was going off. And then I was like, whoa, everybody stop. And I told Monica, I was like, all right, since you wanted this, you wanted to debate him, and you wanted to talk about the Black National Anthem, you go first and, tell your side of it.
Why are you here?
So she did. She told her side, and Thomas responded. And,
No.
and again, it got heated.
The white woman tears were there.
And then the white woman tears started flowing, and then there
the biracial fucking child as a Captain America shield was there.
she used a biracial child, saying that and I think her point was trying to make is that because there's so much division in the country because of
Our friend in the chat said she tokenized her whole family. And
oh yeah, absolutely,
Yes.
and cried 4 times, yeah, and
Fantastic.
and I think she was trying to say is that because there's such division, she didn't understand why, because she has a biracial child and blah 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 blah, and then
I do
in between
I
her
wanna throw this in
drunkenness.
there, though. I want to throw this in there, though. My granddaughter is biracial. Do you know what that means?
She's biracial.
Fuck all.
Fucking thing.
Fuck all.
That
It means fuck all.
means she's
It means
biracial?
fuck all.
Yeah, she's
It means
bi-
fuck all. It means fuck all.
If
And
I
so-
ever tried to hide behind her biracial granddaughter, we're gonna have some words.
Yeah, and
My granddaughter is biracial, Thomas. You can't say, hey, Gretchen.
the only reason that I know this because I've spoken to enough drunks to know, kind of piece together sort of what she was trying to mean, and she was using her biracial daughter as a way to kind of, why don't everybody want to be around me? Why doesn't everybody like me? Why does everybody don't want me? To me.
Yeah, biracial kids.
Hold on.
Yes.
Oh yeah, and then
Thank you.
of course after she said that, then of course naturally I had to bring everything to a halt again because there were other people that were there in the chat that wanted to come in and roast her ass. So
And shout out to every black woman that came in there.
oh yeah,
Put boot to ass out. Listen, y'all sisters really
And
are. Y'all
burned her a lot. Oh my god,
Oh, they fucking
they lit into her. And so the first one, Zena, was it Zena Wolf? Zena Wolf.
Oh,
And she laid into her. And
filleted her ass.
I mean,
I just sat there pointing like, whole time.
so
Like, I ain't got to say shit.
so the whole time Thomas was like this. Like he backed away from the mic. Like he backed off. He was away from the mic. He wasn't.
Like, I ain't doing this.
He shut up. And then again,
Fucking thing.
I don't think people understand
Said
the
on a-
power that image inspires.
oh my
Thomas,
god,
shut the
and
fuck up and stop
yeah, and then and once
saying.
and when she came up, Ginge came up,
Fucking Chaos King.
Chaos King came up, and
I gotta remember half those sisters' names, but shout out to them. Like seriously.
oh my god, and they all wore into her.
Ass whooping. I didn't do shit. I was just sitting there going, you all right? You ever get that moment where you just stand behind somebody and go, yeah. Let me introduce our guest for this evening. He's a returning participant to this Villains View thing here. He had a lot to get off his chest, and we hope that he too would like to give you guys some salient Thanksgiving advice for when your MAGA uncle and MAGA aunt just won't shut the MAGA fuck up. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, he's our friend. You will love him. He is Mr. Knox with 2 X's. Knox, say hello, please.
What up? What up? What up? Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me?
You
A
sound
little
like
bit muffled.
yeah, you sound like you're talking in an opera house. You do kind of.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't hear it all, Rock.
I'm a little discombobulated. I ain't gonna be too long like that story that you told me, because I ain't trying to be cussed out by nobody.
Dude, listen. What can they do? They'll kick us off of TikTok just for saying something about white folk. So we already know that.
Pretty much, yeah.
If you think you're going to get cussed out by the 4 of us, you're
I know,
totally mistaken, my friend.
Let me explain something to you. Around here, we know YouTube is straight. We know Facebook is straight. We know we are always on borrowed time when it comes to TikTok. We go on.
Yeah, we don't care when it comes to TikTok. We don't care.
I'm on TikTok right now, but
Right.
we are especially.
We are expected to be kicked off of this bitch. And like on TikTok, we're like escapees. Like every once in a while, they'll let us hit the For You page for like 15 seconds, and they'll go,
Yeah.
we didn't know you were that black.
Especially that it's been said that the owner of TikTok has been consulting with Elon Musk. Get the fuck out of here, man.
my god!
Oh my god! Now Elon's joking about MSNBC. Yeah.
Please tell me.
Yeah, so we know it's only borrowed time, because we know the real reason why they wanted to shut TikTok down was, number one, they couldn't get their claws into getting any of the money. That's number one. Number two is because of all of the information that we got during during this, while this genocide is going on. And number three, people are becoming more educated when it comes to politics, and people are starting to wake up. So those are the top 3 reasons, in my opinion, why they want to try to shut TikTok down. To be honest with you,
right now,
You can even narrow it down: money and information they can't control.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Elon Musk buys TikTok, I will be gone the next day. I'm telling you.
No, he's not. He's not trying to buy it. He's trying.
Not because I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
My last video would be like, catch me all these places, just not on this motherfucker. I'm taking all my data and getting
He still can't.
I'll stay.
The thing we need to remember,
here's
though.
Why. Here's why. Is because all the CGVs go away.
Oh no! See, but you know what?
Yeah, that is true.
Oh no! If I
I'll stay just simply because
shit that they say on X. Guess what? I'm gonna get away.
People are overlooking this, though. We need to remember this. TikTok cannot be sold without permission of the Chinese government, and they will not give it.
Oh no!
They will not give it.
No.
So, but I would say I would stay on there just because I'd stay on there just because of Sun Tzu, know your enemy. So
yeah. Well, and then not only that, it's not.
How many times I'm gonna be called the N-word before I try to find something? Like, I'm finding IP addresses after that. Like, the usage of the N-word is gonna go up 500%, and they're gonna be in my comment section calling me the shit. At that point, I'm just looking for IP address. I'm like, can you find this IP address? Oh yeah, it's right around the corner from me. Good. I'm smashing windows.
The thing about know your enemy, though, is I stayed on Twitter for the same reason, and after a few years, I was just like, are there any new revelations? I'm pretty sure I know everything at this point. They're not telling me anything I didn't know, so yeah, I'm out.
Y'all think Jewish people get up in the morning and realize that people hate them and are wanting to call them the K slur, and they don't walk out the door? They're like, if I leave, they'll call me the K slur. I know they want to call me the N-word. I know.
Well, they do in private. They do in
private.
Oh, they definitely.
Because
they definitely do offline.
Yeah, because to me, I mean, because you can't sit here and see that the now president of the ADL, that he is aligning himself with white supremacists, but then he's focusing on YouTubers and TikTokers to call them anti-Semitic. And there was an actual article written where the former ADL president, he is appalled at what the new president is doing and how he's abusing the word anti-Semitism. And then another thing that the reason why I'm gonna say on this TikTok tip is because there was this huge building that has just been finished being built here in Nashville. It's not too far from me. It's a beautiful building. I like the architecture of this building. And as that building is like wrapping up in its final stages, TikTok bought that like months ago.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Yeah, I did a video about it.
Listen, if TikTok moves they ass to Tennessee,
Mhm.
I'm gonna be a one-man protest.
But they-
I'm standing
I
out
thought
there.
they had 90 moderators in Texas.
I am standing out there in the most villainous outfit I can make, with my black mask on, with a sign that says "Fuck your CGVs."
You got it.
They bought
So you got to what? You got to have the Doctor Doom cape.
Yeah, I think they've bought offices kind of in certain states or whatever. But which I figured that they're doing that to say that no, we're not owned by the Chinese government or whatever. So I don't know. There's some type of play there, but they bought that building. It had been in the works right as they were coming after TikTok. But it boils down to that those politicians, they couldn't get their claws into a private company, and the Chinese government still not gonna let them get their claws into it.
No.
Mm-mm.
Listen, I don't think TikTok is using my data to sell me shit, but I don't put shit past anybody.
If they're using
No.
using our data to sell me shit, they're doing a terrible job.
Yeah,
Right.
I
Right?
ain't bought shit. I ain't bought
Because
shit.
I have not bought Taco Bell any more or less than I would have without.
I bought one thing from the TikTok shop, and I said they got me that time. I'll never buy a damn thing else from the TikTok shop.
We talked about it. We talked about it in pre-show. Not only do drugs sell themselves, so does alcohol. So when I go to the liquor store,
Yeah,
I go to the liquor store,
Right.
I don't need a commercial. There's always someone outside with their little like alcoholic soda pop, whatever that the seltzer water, like alcoholic seltzer. Like, would you like to try some? I'm like, nah, motherfucker, I'm here for the hard shit. All right.
Right.
So, no, I'm good.
I will admit to buying the Pop Tarts.
I bought the. Listen, I have reached out to Ghetto Gastro. I need to be a sponsor for that. Them
Not-
shit is
Those things are
Not
fucking
all
good.
marketing is bad. Not all marketing is bad. I have these thanks to a commercial I saw on TV. I am now in
That's the
love with
soft
nerds.
ones.
These are nerds clusters, the gummies.
Oh,
with
yeah,
the
I've
nerds
had
on
those.
them.
Yeah.
Ever
Yeah.
since I saw the first commercial, I buy these every week at the store.
Hey.
I cannot live without them.
Thomas, are you gonna buy the crab boil? Did you see that? There's
No.
yes.
Crab boil.
They not selling a crab boil on TikTok.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
All right.
No.
Hold up.
Yes,
hold
they
up,
are.
Hold up.
No. You lying. You lying, Knox.
No, I
We
ain't
not
lying.
speaking-
Oh.
Somebody is trying to sell crab boil on
Crab
TikTok.
boil in a jar. Crab boil in a jar.
Crab
In a-
roll?
I wish a
Crab boil
In a jar.
Oh,
In a
yeah.
jar.
boil
In a jar.
Okay.
I wish
in a jar.
I wish a motherfucker would. I wish if I go to your house for dinner.
Has
You
somebody
don't-
told,
Have
has
you
somebody
been-
told
no,
Bankston about that?
If I
And you bring out a big ass mason jar.
with
Somebody,
goddamn crab boil in it, I'm gonna
Fine.
punch you in the eye.
what's
I'm
his
gonna-
name? Levert?
You
So-
talking Levert Boss Man?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, absolutely. not.
Tell him. Let him know.
Let,
Tag him. Find that video and tag him.
let me explain
You
something.
can look it
So
up.
no, look here.
TikTok shop.
Here's some shit. Here's
So
some
no, listen,
shit.
I'm gonna put it to you like this: if somebody, if I go to their house and they give me a big ass mason jar of a crab boil,
I'm a smack.
I'm kicking you in the throat.
Listen,
Yeah.
I am going to Denzel Washington chop you in your damn throat. I'm not. Don't do that.
I will straight up
It's
Gunther
happened.
chop you in the
It's
chest.
done. It's done. It's done.
Chris,
It's done. It's done.
I gotta
Mm-mm.
address this
Suplex.
comment. I got to address this comment in the YouTube chat. Struggle love condoms is a thing.
Yes.
Struggle love
What?
condoms.
Struggle
Dude.
love condoms. Struggle love condoms is some stuff.
The what?
that I was advertising on the Sound of Coffee. Struggle love condoms. When you have
What the
nothing
hell is
else,
that?
when you have nothing else but sex, struggle love condoms. Girl, you smoked up all the listen. Girl, you smoked up all the crack. Well, if you hadn't been doing that meth, you still have some of the crack. Struggle love condom when you ain't got nothing else to live. EBT card. I sold it.
Oh my God.
Listen,
Oh.
If there's a picture of him. There's a picture of it. Oh my God.
angry. Do not angry. Look at me,
Did you find it, Angry? Did you find it?
Gilbert.
I have not found it.
Don't, just don't. Just
You know
There's
me.
certain things I've never asked you.
You know me.
to do, and this is one of them.
You know me, Thomas.
A mason jar full of crab oil. Don't.
Post
You-
it. You have to post it.
You know this, Thomas. You know this about me. I'm going to find it. I'm going to post it. We both
That's all right.
know this.
That's okay. That's all right. Okay, got it. And struggle love condoms will be a thing on
And
tomorrow morning. I will make a box with two people arguing and a box of struggle love condoms right in the middle between them.
Struggle love condoms. This
And
is
all
what
you
your life
have
will
in
be
this
like.
world is fucking struggle love.
struggle love condoms.
Why'd you drop out to get your GED?
Struggle love
There's
condoms.
too much education in the GED. Struggle love condom.
I'm serious, man. I'm serious.
Hey,
There was a
you
whole
did you
conversation
sell my-
about it.
Did you sell my stereo out of my truck? I damn sure did. How you think you smoking the meth? Oh, that makes sense. Struggle love condom.
That baby don't look like me. Look at the nose. Look at the nose. Struggle love.
How do I know this? How do you know that's my baby? Because you was the
You was
last
sleeping.
you was the last person I was sleeping with before I slept with your brother. Struggle love.
You condoms. You were sleeping with my boy not too long ago. Struggle love condoms.
Hold on, like, did you get pregnant during
Now
that?
with 75% effectiveness.
Hold on, look, did you get pregnant during that threesome? It depends on which one you're talking about. Struggle love condom.
Now it's and it gives you that saran wrap feeling.
Wrapping your
Really?
penis.
Above used candy wrappers.
Listen, the tagline for struggle love condoms is gonna be wrapping your penis up in saran wrap would be safe.
Saran wrap.
He said, wrap that shit up.
We have a high technology that will show if your woman tries to poke hole in your struggle love condom.
Sounds to me like a sandwich baggie and a hair tie would be.
I was going to
pretty
say, you
effective.
didn't have a
Right?
baggy handy.
The only thing
the
safer
hell?
than struggle love condoms is everything.
Is anything else?
Does it stop the? Does
Anything.
it stop transmitted
Anything.
sexual diseases?
Duh.
We don't know.
Does,
Struggle love condoms.
does it stop you from getting pregnant?
Oh, maybe.
Hey,
Is,
Maybe.
girl, I'm burning.
is that legally
Hey,
what condoms are supposed to do?
you know what I'm saying?
I guess.
Girl, I'm burning. Well, so am I. Well, I don't know where it came from. Well, neither do I. Struggle love. You probably
This
should.
might be an after effect. You know how the announcer speaks real fast at the end of a commercial? You might receive
Disclaimer.
a petition. Disclaimer, yes. Thank you, Christian.
You know what?
I just-
If I could find
This product may or may not, or probably will not stop pregnancy.
listen, if I could find a condom company that would be able to be willing to partner with me, do you know how much money I can make off of struggle love condoms?
Not much, apparently, because struggle love condoms are the budget condoms. They are cheap. They are like
You'd be better
better
off
than the
going to
ones
the
that
health
you
department.
get out of the bathroom stall.
Yeah, that's
Like
rest stop.
these are the ones that they give away.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus.
That's rest stop.
Those are the
bathroom
reach
vending
nets.
machine condoms.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus.
Those are the ones that didn't pass inspection.
Oh.
Struggle love condoms are gonna be sold in every.
These are not approved by the FDA.
They could be sold by in
Wait,
every
is
gas
that-
station right next to that Rhino pill.
Oh my God,
You
Mark!
better
I
help him.
appreciate.
He
Hey,
struggle love condoms.
I appreciate you tagging me in this because now,
Partnered with him.
oh, I have right on my phone right now. Struggle love condoms.
Jesus, you what? You already tagged me in it?
Oh, you want me to?
Make an ad?
We're
You want me
gonna
to?
work on it, dude.
Hold on, wait a minute. Did you just fucking
We
make
will
an
work
ad for
on it,
Struggle
yo.
Love condoms? Did you just make an ad for Struggle Love condoms?
No, I did not. I did not. I was tagged in this.
What the fuck did you do?
I didn't do anything.
Tagged you in this shit.
I didn't do anything. Narthan Doom.
All right.
Yeah.
See, Nart's a motherfucker. I just want y'all to know, Nart is a motherfucker, and he works on my worst impulses. I'll say Nart will have this shit done in 20 minutes. Like, hey,
Oh, I just sent it to you. I just sent it to you.
me too.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. The from the company's name is Boap.
Yep. From the company, the name is Boa.
His name is Boap.
Oh, I just came up with the perfect. Never mind. No, I'm not. I can't say that because never mind. Never mind.
Came up with the company name of Boap. Boap. Okay. Hey, Knox, I know you've watched Damien Omen 2, right? I always have to.
Probably not.
With the okay. It's the
But
one.
go ahead.
Damien Thorne is a teenager. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The Antichrist is a teenager, and he just finds out, oh fuck, I'm the Antichrist, right? Well,
Mm-hmm.
in the first 15 minutes of that movie, there's a crow
Mm-hmm.
that gets all this work. And the crow is the bird I refer to as Boap. He's the Boap crow. Because the crow killed Aunt Marion. Well, I think him being as big as he was killed Aunt Marion. Like, the bitch got scared that this big ass bird was sitting there inside of her room. It's like, oh fuck, it's a big ass crow, and she dies of a heart attack. Well, then the crow scratches the eyes out of a reporter, and then she gets hit by a truck. And then the crow is responsible for this old white dude drowning. So I sit within 15 minutes of Damien Omen 2, the crow has a bigger body count than anybody else in the movie. Hence, and when you first see this bird, the first thing you hear is Boap. That's it's the first lyric to a song. I don't know what the fuck it is, but it's like Boap, and that's where the Boap bird came from. I don't know which one's gonna outlive me more, Saint Say Swole Meat or Boap. I don't know which. Listen, I'm gonna die.
Whoa. Wait, back up. Say swole.
There we go. There we go.
No. It's Saint Swole Meat. He is.
Okay. Oh.
I don't know which. Okay,
He's
imagine
got
it.
double sainthood.
Yeah, well, yeah. That for some reason his father's name is Kronos Saint Swole Meat. And Saint is his son. Saint actually, it's like 4 or 5 of them. It's like 4 kids.
Wow,
in the family.
you put a lot of thought into this.
Exactly.
There's a whole there's become a whole Saint Swole Meat lore now.
I'm gonna throw this out here though. I think that the Boap bird, the Boap crow, should be the official villain's mascot.
Hey, we can make
We can make it.
Hey, I'm just saying it would be possible
I did
because
not
like the bastard
know
in black
this
is just like
backstory,
a fucking
and
lion
this
in a
is
suit.
hilarious.
I'm just saying the bastard in black is just a lion in a suit, right? But if the Boap bird was the official mascot of the Villains Guild, then you could take the Villains Guild logo and put a fucking crow at the top of it just as Boap. You know how cool that would be?
Boap.
What would be a thing? So what would be a
Crows are
thing?
fucking awesome too.
Hey, we could
Yeah.
and anytime that like if the guild has to vote on something, it's like you know how they had Mr. Mayhem for Sons of Anarchy. It's like all in favor of so and so meeting the Boap bird. Say aye.
I
I got a quiet.
Boap.
I was trying to say
That all
Boap.
the say Boap.
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 All right, listen, we
And
got
see the backstory for Saint Swole Me, I was misinformed there because I thought Saint was his title and his first name. So I thought it was Saint
You thought it was
Swole Me.
Saint Swole Meat?
Yeah.
Saint.
And we just had referred
That sounds
to
like
him
a
as
porn name.
title and first name.
I mean, if he was
That's a good porn name.
yeah, like if he was gonna get
Saint
if he was-
Swole
yeah,
Meat.
like his real name can be Saint Swole Meat, but his porn name can be Saint.
Saint Swole Meat. That's a good porn name.
You know, like there's a future for Saint Swole Meat. Like just
It really is.
eventually one day Saint Swole Meat is gonna like I don't know, he solves crimes and lays pipe. Like you know what I mean? Like it's just he's the most
And he does crime. And he does crime.
He does.
Does he solve his own crime?
He's the best.
No,
Okay.
because
he
his
solves
crimes.
other crimes.
He solves other crimes, and while he's solving those other crimes, he has to commit
Apparently,
crimes.
I'm supposed to be voicing Saint Swole Meat at some point, so I have to get into character.
Actually, no. Your voice is gonna definitely be used for the struggle of condoms. Definitely. Listen, I will write the script.
You gotta get some of that struggle love.
Like, just think about it. It's like struggle love condoms. You know what else would be safer than wearing one? Anything else?
Struggle of condoms.
You know what I just thought of too real quick, Thomas. Though you could
Struggle
do
of
like a
condoms.
commercial.
What would be safer?
For-
Probably nothing.
But for the commercials, you could take and have a set up like the PJs, and you remember the show PJs, right, Thomas? The Eddie Murphy cartoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know the show.
Struggle of condoms, and it's like struggle of condoms gives you like a check into your
Struggle
future,
love or no love.
and it's like this is where you could be.
It says struggle love condoms. What's better? Pulling out.
Listen, I was thinking it
Struggle love or no love.
I would just find like those little motels that sit off the side of the road. You know the ones
Yeah.
$35 a night and shit. Like,
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Those should be called the struggle love motel.
Get you a couple of parking lot lizards.
Oh yes.
Right?
There's like a whole struggle love product line coming. Includes hospitality, feminine care products. You name it.
Clothing. See, me and Gretchen can come up with the clothing. We can come up with parking lot lizard clothing.
Oh, the struggle love clothing line.
The
Oh, my
struggle
God.
of Airbnb.
When we get to struggle love douche, I don't know how I'm gonna handle it.
It says struggle love douche.
But see,
What's better than it?
Now,
Water.
Now hold on, Thomas, because this isn't for women anymore. It's for men too.
I've already.
we got to be smart about it. We got to use like one-time use ones that are like about.
And for you nasty girls, we have the recycled douche.
About the size. What's the size of one of those squeezable Tabasco bottles?
Like 2 ounces,
Why am I thinking
Like the
typical 2-ounce bottle,
why am
like
I
travel size.
Hey.
I got a product though and a tagline. Are you ready? Struggle love lube, because your love shouldn't be a struggle.
Yes. Yes.
Hey,
Because your love should be a struggle.
Struggle
Don't
love
be a
jelly.
prickly pear.
the ingredients.
Struggle love jelly because your love shouldn't be a struggle.
Hey,
You can spread it on their biscuits.
the ingredients of struggle love douche would be like vinegar, water, and like Pabst Blue Ribbon.
it's like struggle love jelly.
You gotta throw some
Now in grape flavor.
some lemon. You gotta throw some mint or some lemon in there.
They contain
make
up
it seem
to
classy.
0.6% alcohol.
Hey, see if we can put like a menthol cigarette in there.
May or may not contain sand.
Or a little bit of clove cigarette.
No, not clove. Menthol. It's got to be menthol.
Menthol, Marlboro Light, or Newport.
Say it got to be Newport. Got to be Newport menthol.
This is gonna be the only product that people in Appalachia.
You can get an upper tier product though that comes with Virginia Slims.
Oh, Benson and Hedges.
Vincent and Hedges.
Struggle Love Dukes now with menthol with Benson and Hedges flavor.
Gotta
It's gotta squeeze out the struggle.
Somebody, can you imagine somebody going down on somebody?
Are you constipated?
when the
Get you
when the
some
struggle
Love.
just needs to get out.
You remember those old like Western under like onesies they used to wear that had like the butt flap in the back?
Yeah.
We need to bring those back and print Struggle Love right on the butt flap.
You know what? I think you can order those now.
Literally, when you don't have time,
Give me your phone.
pop the button.
Pop the button and
Have
go.
time to get out your PJs, to get out your drawers, just pop
Mhm.
your butt flap.
Hey,
Just
Randall,
pull
He
it
said,
down.
"Pop your butt, flap it, and
Because
go."
your love shouldn't struggle.
Randall, I'm sorry. we did have a topic, and I've been trying to get
Okay, I'm sorry.
39
I'm
minutes.
sorry.
We 39 minutes. We talking about struggle love condoms.
We did this to ourselves.
It was our fault, Randall. It was-
I don't get to talk to people, so
Thomas is having a little struggle love with his co-host
I
tonight.
can't even. I'm
So you trying to get your co-host on topic? Struggle love condoms.
listen, I really
yeah,
there's
there's something definitely going around because it's like for the last couple of days, dude. I swear to God, like my throat has been hurting so bad. It feels like I got acid reflux, and it's just man, it fucking hurts to swallow.
I'm just getting over it. I had no voice until yesterday morning.
see,
I still don't sound right. You'll see I'm muting the whole show. Like every time I gotta go into a coughing fit. I'm over
And
here
now
like
we gotta-
I'm over here chugging Dayquil. Like
Yeah, now we got to worry about if the measles is going to come back. Mm.
I really
I
want.
know, and I was so proud of the fact that none of my children have ever died from polio.
We have measles coming back. Do y'all?
Yeah.
Who's excited for the mumps? Who's excited for the return of?
So look here. Next thing you know, we're gonna
I'm
next,
glad we all got vaccinated.
and next thing you know, we're gonna have rickets coming out next.
Ooh.
I'm telling you right now, if rickets makes a fucking return,
That's the
if
funny
rickets
thing
makes
is
a
because
fucking
conservative
return, I'm
values
making jokes.
takes hold. They would just have like, somebody that has chicken pox, and have a bunch of kids over, be like, everybody get it, everybody come on over.
Oh yeah, the chicken pox parties.
It never.
Yeah.
Yes,
Mhm.
remember those? Yeah, as a kid.
Yeah.
My mom took me to one. That's how I got it.
Hey, never in the history of my life did I ever think I would be afraid that polio would catch me. Like,
Right?
could you imagine thinking you wake up in the morning and go, well, I don't have to worry about that polio shit. You walk out the door and you are
What
listening to a podcast.
So
Warning.
What are they gonna do next? Are they gonna fight antibiotics too? They'd be
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
they are so gung ho. They're like, you know what? I'm gonna go get me some TB. I'm gonna die like Doc Holliday or Arthur Morgan from Red Dead Redemption. Yeah. I'm gonna get me some
Yeah.
bitches.
I'm,
I'm surprised
Basically.
they haven't said that
malaria's in Florida?
what?
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, why don't we just bring back scurvy? It was so much fun the first time. Let's just bring back some scurvy.
Well, why go so gentle? Let's fucking black plague this motherfucker.
Right?
I want to know who's going to be the first to lick a rat. That. Just get it over with. Get it started. One of you
Damn.
MAGA people.
Some of us already have, but I lost his number.
Hey, I'm telling you. Hey, guess what, kid? Guess what? Liberals don't lick rats. You really want to own the libs? Stick your tongue in a rat's butt. Come on, conservatives.
And just stay within yourselves.
And just stay at home. Stay at home. Now,
Say lick a rat and just stay within. Stay home.
rat and stay the fuck at home.
You really want to own the libs? Do that. Lick a rat and stay home.
Just
Yeah.
They want to die proud. They're like, I'm going to get tuberculosis and die like a real Western gunslinger. Fuck yeah. That's how I'm going.
Say yeah.
fucking.
I'm your
We have let
I'm your Huckleberry.
I'm your.
we have let the the idiots, the insane asylum of mofos really run America.
And we could have stopped it. We could
Yeah.
have stopped
Yeah, yeah.
it. There
Come
was
on,
no
Thomas.
chance.
Come on, keep
There was
going.
no
Keep
chance.
going. Because the more you talk, the more
I
fired up I get.
I feel like that Queen song from Highlander. There was time for us. It was all designed for us. All we had to do was outvote that orange sherbet of us.
Yeah,
But
well, now we feel like a Tool song. Learn to fucking swim.
listen, I'm like, fuck it. We don't live at all.
Right.
Dare not live at all. Fuck it. Malaria's coming back. Little TB's inside of us. I understand we live in 2024, and there's a
Yeah.
strong possibility that one of the five of us, none of us, I hope it's none of us, but somebody's going to get polio to say they protected their freedoms and liberties because Robert F. Kennedy is in charge of fucking medicine. The Gundam suit for the brain worm is in charge of our goddamn.
Yeah.
I will. That joke will never not be funny. That
Well, the
joke.
problem is
And
a lot of the emerging diseases are all viruses too.
Every single day for the next however long he serves. Just be like, well, the brain worm is in charge today.
Yes.
Like,
yeah.
oh
No, it feel if
he finally took consciousness today.
no, it feels like from here on out, like healthcare is going to be like the Chris Rock joke. It's like just Robitussin. Say you got a broken leg, just shake it up, just put tussin in it. Now let that tussin get to the bone. Robitussin.
Well,
Yeah,
get that
I'm
Robitussin
like-
out. I didn't know I was
Right.
making a prophecy 10 minutes ago, but tuberculosis is a re-emerging disease in the United States.
Yeah,
Robitussin.
I remember. I remember there was a couple of years ago, like we had all these anti-vaxxer suburbanites moms, and there was like one school, I forgot what it was, that came back, and they had to close the damn schools down, and you had and this is what bothers me about them. This is what bothers me so much about them, is that they'll sit there and they know they haven't taken their kids to get vaccinated or whatever, and then it's always what the shot that their child needs that ends up making a comeback, making its way throughout the schools or whatever. And then they sit there and they act like they're so damn shocked
You know what?
of why it's happening.
Every disease is Vanessa Hutchinson's 1,000 miles. Making my way in your chin. Making my way in your chest. Killing your ass. Fucking your children up all time.
Yeah, but I mean, Knox is talking about resurgent disease, measles and whooping cough.
Who the fuck thought whooping cough?
Whooping cough.
Whooping cough is coming back.
Who in the fiddling, flying, flapjack, and French fried, funky fresh fuck?
These Christian scientists, anti-vaccine, RFK loving. I thought it was going to be
I told y'all.
JFK's son, but we got
you know,
we
the
got the
Christian-
wish version instead.
Did I not tell y'all?
If
If we had stopped that intelligent design shit, rather than them actually trying to put that next to science, if we had stopped that intelligent design shit, some of y'all would not be getting ready to get polio. We fucking told you. I fucking said this. Somebody, a scientist, should not have been like, well, that's his opinion, but here's some scientific fact. No. That scientist should have looked at that intelligent design motherfucker and said in a unified voice, look at me. Look, I'm the captain now. Look at me. If you don't get that ass fairy tale shit the fuck up off this motherfucking stage, bitch, I spent millions of dollars being a goddamn virologist. You've read half of the Bible and you don't even remember what half you read. Fuck you. Get the fuck off the stage. Had we done that, wouldn't be having this problem. But no. Let's talk about intelligent design and how it might actually be. Bitch, if you don't get the fuck out of here with your fucking fairy tales. Bitch, I like comic books. I have never said that a Green Lantern ring could fucking solve cancer. Get it the fuck. I'm trying. Again, my wife is asleep, so I'm trying not to be loud. But I'm telling you, America played way too fucking nice to these people. Well,
Well, it
Yeah.
was liberal.
I
It was
believe the
white
big
liberal
bang.
women.
I believe the
It
big
was
bang.
white. It was white liberal women running around hollering about, oh, we should hear the other side. You like the same thing they try to tell us and stuff when it comes to racism. It's them. It's them. And then they take their funky asses and then they take and run over to the Republican side and vote for Republican. They are responsible for the reason why the Roe got overturned. They are the sole reason why that Donald Trump and Republicans got back in office. They are the very same. And this is what
They'll
gets
be
me
the
too
same
is
bitch. There will be the same
yeah.
January 18th out there marching with them fucking pussy hats on. And unfortunately, there'll be a bunch of other people who didn't vote like these motherfuckers that'll be standing next to them. Yeah, girl power. Instead of socking these hoes in the
It
eye.
won't be black women.
You
It
got
won't be black women.
no black women are like, it's too cold. Fuck y'all.
Right. But
Black
then and then what gets
hot
me
cocoa.
too,
Ain't gonna be no hot cocoa. I ain't coming.
but
They gonna
also
make
what gets me
excuses.
to also what gets me to is the fact that for the states who were able to put it into like to able to save abortion, them bitches still took and voted for Donald Trump and the Republican Party. So you're safe, but then you decided to make sure that no other women were safe. Do you like it's so selfish? And I'm just so tired of us having, like you said, like in your video times, I'm just so tired of us having this fucking conversation about what went wrong, what was the problem, and you're sitting and you're looking at the damn numbers, and it's always these damn white leftists who are turned around and they're the ones that wants to debate and all this shit, and they don't want to sit and admit that it was white
I
people
I said this. I literally said
and
this.
nobody wants to talk about that.
I keep telling people over and over and over. No matter what a marginalized community has to go through, okay? It doesn't matter the carnage. It doesn't matter the sickness. It doesn't matter the death. If you can't put a pumpkin spice latte or a pair of UGG boots on it, some of these goofy ass white women ain't gonna fucking get it. Okay? Trans women suffer. It's a simple fucking fact. Okay? Trans women of color suffer twice as much. But if you can't say
Four times as much. Four
four
times as
times as
much.
but if you can't say that with some holding on to a pumpkin spice latte, hey, I've got my pumpkin spice latte and I got my UGG boots, and I want to tell you that black trans women of color die 4 times more likely than white trans women. If you can't say that, they don't fucking get it. And the problem is, every election we go, you understand what's at stake? Yes. You understand why you have to vote this way? Yes. So what are you going to do? I'm going to vote against you. And then they go out, they'll put on a pussy hat and then try to blend in. Bitch, stop blending. Stay in your. Listen.
Because everything is about them. Everything
Mhm.
is about them. And it's like they have to center themselves in every situation when it comes to marginalized communities, when it comes to voting. It's them that's just doing what they think is popular to make them feel good at that moment. But these women are so like they're the devil. Like they really are. And
I,
you cannot get me, you cannot get me anymore to fucking sympathize with white women or white or especially white leftist men. I refuse to do that because Sam Cedar had on this left and Ken Starr, whatever his name is. And so they were talking about what went wrong. And Sam Cedar asked him a basic question. How do we reach those people? He kept going back to the point about how the Harris campaign ran and all this stuff. Look, y'all, I get it. I get it. And this whole shit of constantly turning around saying, well, we should have had a primary. We should have had a primary. Yes, we should have had a primary. But in this particular circumstance, we couldn't have a primary because had we tried to have a primary, that gave him even more time to get his message out, and it made us look like we were in disarray, regardless of what was going to happen. And then I hear and it's just like, do y'all not get it? You sit here and you say that you were advocating for the poor. You say you're advocating for the marginalized communities. You say all of this stuff that you were saying that you fucking stand for, but you could not bring your damn self to go ahead and vote for her, knowing that everything that was going to be at stake for the marginalized communities that you say that you advocate for. So you should take being a fucking advocate out of your mouth. You should take being a leftist out of your mouth because all you are is a privileged white boy, privileged white boy and a privileged white woman who are able to sit there and continue to spew this nonsense to make you look good, and you're not doing any other fucking work. You're not
I,
doing anything but causing confusion. The only thing else that you're doing is that you guys are continuing to hurt us. You are continuing to hurt us because you come up with any and every excuse to not go ahead and follow through with what the minority communities want and what we were begging you. The one time that we begged y'all, please stand with us. We can do two things at once. And these mofos act like they couldn't do it. They came up with every fucking excuse not to do it. We understood the assignment. We all understood the assignment sitting on this platform. We, like for me, a gay black man living in the South, I know exactly what is at fucking stake. My marriage is at stake, myself is at stake, and then my health care is at stake. She didn't offer me nothing. She didn't offer me nothing. She didn't even talk. She maybe said something
yeah,
about gay marriage once. And other than that, it was like, look, you know what? I get it. She's just trying to hit all the points that she needs to hit to let everybody know we're going to work on this. If you get me an office, we're going. Well, she this. It's just like I'm
here's
done.
the
I'm
thing.
tired. Y'all figure this shit out on your own.
Here's one. Here's one for you. For all of you leftists listening right now, where is Mosquito Dorito? Where the fuck is he? I haven't seen
Who?
exactly. I haven't seen that motherfucking fat face fuck since he's like,
Ooh.
you want us to vote for the cop? Mosquito Dorito.
Machino,
Mosquito
yeah.
Dorito. He's a big portly fucking actor who is a redhead.
Don't forget the other one that lives in Pittsburgh that was actually working with the Biden campaign. He tried to pop back on after the election was over, and then he tried to come back on, and everybody was reading him for filth. He's got the long curly hair, reddish curly hair. He wears
Yes.
glasses, and he was actually working with the Biden campaign.
Here's the
Him,
here's the thing. I will never purport myself to be a leader of anything. I won't. Okay. I am way too fucking flawed and way too fanatically fucked up in the head to lead y'all anywhere. If I tell y'all I know where the water is, y'all better find another a damn watering source. But here's one thing I will always say. When I vote with everybody in mind. I realize that as a black man in the country. Okay. A lot of black men, a lot of black women, we understand we cannot vote for just our own selfish needs because it doesn't work that way. It has never worked that way for black folks. Never. We always understand the assignment is each one look out for the other. The reason those fucking Coonesians stand out so much is because they are going against what we were all raised to understand. That's why Officer Tatum sticks out. That's why Candace Owens sticks out because they are going against what we were all raised to understand. Now, you will get a bunch of fucking goofy ass people who cannot lead because they cannot follow and they cannot shut the fuck up. They will center themselves and they will have you believing that what they want to do and what they want you to do is in your own best fucking interest. It never is. It never is. And the reason I can say that is this. When black and brown people stand up for something, it always takes well-meaning white people a little bit longer to get to where we are. We gotta show it to you. Like, oh look, here's the Rodney King beating. Oh, wait. Here's Trayvon Martin. Wait. Here's Sandra Bland. Hold on. Here's Tamir Rice. We have to keep showing it to you. And then you see everything that we've been fucking saying when George Floyd dies. Now all of a sudden it's, oh, holy shit. Holy fucking shit. Holy shit. Wait a minute. They were right. The problem is it always takes you motherfuckers way too goddamn late. And then you want us to start spoon feeding. Hey Randall, watch this. This is why I'm saying this, Randall. If leftists are ever going to get anywhere, white leftists have to sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up. It's that simple. You got way too much invested in keeping the status quo what it is.
Mm-hmm.
You let more minority and marginalized communities speak. You have to listen, shut the fuck up, and just follow along. I get it. We didn't get a primer. I understand that. But I'm going to ask you a question. Which one did you want? A middle of the road, centrist Democrat, or a fucking pyromaniac beaver with 4 sticks of dynamite in his hand, a book of matches, and he's telling you he's going to blow your house up, he's going to blow your neighbor's house up, he's going to blow up the entire block, and he's going to continue to blow shit up until you give him what he wants. If you cannot understand an existential threat when you see it, do not try to lead anyone anywhere ever. Period. The end. If you don't risk shit, don't tell anybody who do what they should do. And stop listening. The reason I brought up mosquito Dorito was because I will never forget that motherfucker getting called out and then him pulling out all them goddamn black books. And what exactly did we get, kids? What did we learn, children? It's one thing to own the books. It's another fucking thing to read them.
To comprehend.
Read.
Well, and
understand.
I'm sorry.
If you can take your monkey ass, if you can get in our face for dance steps, you can get in our face when we're trying to tell you, shut the fuck up and follow. Some leftists, some white leftists cannot follow. And that's the problem. The reason black folks are sitting this one out for the next 4 years is because you motherfuckers are going to learn. You're going to fucking learn. And when you do, when it does happen, the next time you stand in front of us, the next time, it better be on some, what should we do? And this time, mean it. Fucking mean it. I'm so sick of these. Listen, let me reset the show. And we're going to talk about Thanksgiving. We're going to talk about Thanksgiving because I don't want to get mad tonight. I don't. Wife sleep. Daughter sleep. Dogs are them dogs. Try not to get pissed. Really try not to get pissed. I'm not mad about November 5th. Not anymore. I was. But I'm not anymore. I'm not.
I'm trying to get the rest of mine out. but reset.
Here's
reset, buddy.
I'm gonna reset, and I'm gonna tell you. This is the Villain's View on GCPR and streaming on Facebook, YouTube, and for some reason we're still
on TikTok.
Fantastical.
We have not been booted.
Hey, we only got 11,000 likes though, so maybe we haven't hit the FYP. Maybe it's late.
No, we got taken off the FYP long time ago.
Yeah,
we were done. My name is Thomas Bishop. I'm known as the Villain. I am joined by my regular host, the co-host, one Gretchen, one Gambit, one Gilbert, and myself. T and the 3 G's. And our special guest for this evening, our returning champion, Knox with 2 X. Here's the thing about keeping it inside. And this is what I've learned. It's no longer even needed. It isn't. We know what's coming. Everybody and their grandmother knows what's coming. So, January 20th of 2025, Orange Oompa Loompa Cheeto Man will slime his way right back up into the White House, right? We know.
Mm-hmm.
We know, right?
Obvious.
Here's the thing. The anger that I feel, the anger that is still like within my veins, I'm just holding on to it. I'm going to find a way to make the lives of the people around me better. As a black man, I'm standing with black women. If they out, so am I. I'm good. I am good. Now, there is going to come a reckoning. There is. Maybe January 20th, 2025, it won't be. Maybe it'll be February 25th. Or maybe it'll be, I don't know, April, whatever, right? And when that anger does come back, it's going to come back in a very rational fucking response. And the response will be this. This is what asked for. I'm going to continue to fight for trans lives. I'm going to continue to fight for members of the LGBTQIA+, because they're my family. I'm going to continue to fight for black lives. I'm going to continue to fight for brown lives. I'm going to continue to fight for them. But as far as like, okay, we need to mobilize, like the Democrats keep sending me and my wife fucking emails. Y'all can kiss my ass. Until such time as you bitches realize that there is a left and a right and you need to go a little bit more to the left, I don't want to talk to you. I don't. All I've heard is they need to go more to the center. Okay, keep going. Go ahead. But when you finally run out of center and your ass looks like Republican light, bitch, when you're ready to come back this way to the left, I'll be waiting. And when you do bring your ass back here, I'm gonna tell you exactly how I feel about you. Exactly how I feel about you. Stop reaching out to white people that have already told you they don't want you. Please. You motherfuckers are y'all are, I said this about Republicans, but Democrats are just as bad. They are just as bad. They are just as bad. They have this really nasty habit of, we sure do miss the white majority. Can we reach out to them? Not until they get educated. And if you want any of my political money, you kiss my ass until you realize you have a bigger coalition over here than you do reaching out to them motherfuckers. And until such time as you realize it, I got nothing to say to you. So when my anger does come, and it will be very measured. Because I don't have I don't have the patience. I'm 50. I will be 53 next month. I got in 4 years, in 4 motherfucking years, I'll be working on my 59th birthday. Yeah, working on my 59th birthday. I don't have any time for this anymore. I don't. Well, yeah. 57, 58. No, I'll be working on my 58. Excuse me. I don't have any time for this anymore. I don't. My time is limited. I told y'all by 70, y'all won't never hear from me again, except gardening tips. I ain't leading shit. I'm taking my ass right up off the motherfucking scene. I'm a fade to black and I'm leaving. At 70, I am not playing this game anymore. So,
I like the thought of living to 70. That's cute.
I am.
70.
Cute.
Oh, wow.
You're goddamn right. I'm living to 70. I at least got to pay off this fucking house, and I got to make it to 83. Fuck out of here. So
I've got 60 days. I've got filed my birth certificate update with the probate court, waiting to get those documents so I can file for an expedited passport, hopefully before January 20th, just in case.
I want to see if everybody wants Bernie, it cannot be Bernie. You can take his ideas. You're more than welcome to. Take all of his ideas. Take them all. Wrap them up in somebody under the age of 40, please. And then give them to us. Because I'm not. They're already talking about Gavin Newsom running in 2028. Why?
Oh, he's already started. I've seen multiple TikToks from him today, and I know you're trying to make your point, and I just want to say this, and I'm not trying to be rude for anybody,
Right.
or disrespectful, but I want to say this when you said the Bernie, because most of my videos when I talk about politics and stuff, I talk about 2016, I talk about 2020, because what people fail to understand that there are so many lessons that were showing where the Democrat Party was heading. And it's like, had you had like so many people lied about this man. And I saw a black content creator sit here and try to say that Bernie was racist and he was using old school dog whistles and shit. So I'm gonna put that to the side. But when I see people like Joyanne Reed, them making videos and stuff, and now actually being scared about what's about to happen, and the people who are putting these people in the people that he's putting in these positions, I can't look at her but roll my eyes. And it's not that I'm disrespecting Joy Reid as a black woman. I am mad because she, along with others, were the biggest cheerleaders against Bernie Sanders. Her and others were also putting out lies about Bernie and his policies. And they are the biggest reason why, part of the reason why we are in this situation that we are in right now. Had that you can't sit and say democracy is on the line, but then you sit and you help you got involved, right? And then when they took and they coalesced around Bernie in South Carolina, they were involved in the democratic process to make sure Bernie didn't get elected. But also, Bernie knew deep down that they weren't going to let him win.
Mm-hmm.
Bernie's whole contention, I think I'm using that word right. Bernie's whole contention for running was to put that idea out to the American people because Bernie saw that the American people, number one, were feeling hopeless. Bernie wanted to because he knew that there was a younger generation that is out there that is ready to lead the Sunrise Movement and all this stuff. And so he wanted to let them know that there is hope. And you've got somebody like me who is willing to sit here and use my platform, use my connections to take and fight for you. So you have that. And the last thing I'm gonna say on that is that like what truly disgusted me about Joyanne Reed, not her as a black woman. I just want to make this, it's not attacking her as a black woman, but it's attacking what she did. And when during the primaries and stuff, Joyanne Reed said, "Well, Biden would be good for the Democratic Party because he can raise the most money. He can raise money, and this, and that, which is good for the Democratic Party." But Bernie sat there and he raised money off of small dollar donations. He proved that it can be done. If you have the right platform, if you have the right policies, it can be done. That we will give our money to you. Biden raises money not off of small dollar donations, off of corporations and off of dark money. That
Yes.
is what she's talking about.
I
So,
I refuse to fuck with anybody that seems to believe that the only way to go is through combining our interests with corporate interests. We ain't got the same interests. We don't.
mm-mm,
We do
mm-mm.
not have the same fucking interests. I'm sorry. My interest is to live a life where I'm not in debt all the goddamn time, and I got to pass that debt on to my kids and grandkids. Corporations fucking uh thing is they want to make the most money possible while putting my black ass in debt. We ain't the same, fam. We're not the same.
Mm-mm.
We're not even in the same ball game.
Mm-mm.
So if you want me to stand next to you while you over here standing next to Pepsi, bitch, I won't be there. I I will not be there. I believe Democrats have taken black folks for granted for the very last time. I do. I think they have taken
And
black.
and and I will also
Unless they want to pay.
I, I want
and not only that, but Thomas, do you remember in what was it, 2016? I think it was either 2016 or 2015, where Chuck Schumer stood on the House floor or something. He did an interview or something. Well, I remember him standing on the House floor saying this, or on the Senate, chambers in the Senate. But there was an interview that Chuck Schumer did, and Chuck Schumer said, for every progressive that we lose, we'll gain two suburbanite votes or suburban vote.
go
And then
ahead.
I also remember that after Biden won in 2020, he turned around and he said on the floor, he said that we are going after that suburbanite, the suburban vote. So they have been chasing this suburban vote because they listen to the Rick Wilsons, they listen to all to those never Trumpers. And I kept telling people in my videos, I said those never Trumpers are going to be a problem because for some reason Democrats feel like that they need that they're listening to them. I said, but the biggest thing is that basically Democrats are listening to them, and Democrats are now saying "f you" to the black to the black vote.
Okay.
That's basically what they
Have
said.
fun. That's what I said. Have fun. Eat your
Yeah,
go ahead.
yeah,
Keep shining, buddy. Keep shining, little diamond. And
yeah.
when it inevitably fails and these suburban people turn on your motherfucking ass, when you come back to us, bitch, keep the bass out your voice. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
Look up,
When a
look up
Democrat
No,
Rick Wilson.
it's not,
Look
not
up
much
Rick
different.
Wilson. I'm sorry. Look up Rick Wilson and his Confederate cooler.
again, when the Democrats
Sorry,
come,
Gretchen.
No, I'm just going to add. I mean, another part of that is that look at the Democrats after the election was over, immediately turn around and go, well, the trannies lost it for us.
oh yeah. So
I was
guess,
getting
It
ready to
was
make
it was
that
it
point.
was it
guess what?
was their fault. It was the trans people's fault.
Guess what?
You know,
You can
they
keep.
did it.
You can keep.
The Democrats never fucking mentioned our name
No,
during the
Nope.
that's what I
election.
said.
But
They're more welcome. Keep chasing them because I'm telling you right now, when they burn your ass in 2028 or 2026, and you come running your ass back here to the entire Democratic apparatus, the only words I have for
They
you,
burnt them in 2016. They burnt them in 2020, and they burnt them this election.
I'm gonna tell
They
you
they're,
right.
they're not going to learn. And
And
this
guess
is
what?
the time. And this is.
when
This
they
is what
come to me,
pisses me.
when they come to me, I'm telling you right now, this is exactly what I'm saying. Take the motherfucking bass out your voice. Take the
Right.
I have nothing for you as long as you come in with that bullshit. Take the bass out of your motherfucking voice when you speak to me, because
Right.
you're coming to me for help. I'm not coming to you. You're coming to me. So when you come to me, put your motherfucking head down. Put your head down, because you're gonna hear me.
And this is
Tell you in a heartbeat.
and this is
Told you about chasing that goofy ass white. Democrats are like cokeheads. They keep chasing the purest white they can get their hands on. Doesn't matter if they got a house full of sugar. Oh no, we gotta have that baking soda. Oh no, we gotta have that flour. Oh no, we gotta have that fish scale. Keep chasing that cocaine if you want to. Keep chasing it. And
mhm.
when you finally dry the fuck out, because you done sniffed everything in the fucking house that's white, and now your goddamn arteries and your nose, your nose canal looks like a tunnel. When you bring your ass back to me for rehab, the first step is admitting that your ass is a cokehead. You're gonna stop chasing them
Yeah.
white now, ain't you? Now, black women saved your ass over and over, and you didn't want to listen to them. Now, I'm gonna let a string of black women tell you exactly what the fuck they want, and your only job is to take the motherfucking bass out your voice. And I mean literally, I'm gonna go, who the fuck you think you talking to? Like, oh, you need me. Bitch, who are you talking to? I'm gonna talk so bad to them. I really am. Because this next 4 years is about to be dog water. This next
Mhm.
is about to be a basket of ass. A whole
Yep.
Little Red Riding Hood basket full of ass. And the
And
more ass it is, the more they're gonna keep trying to reach out to these white folks. And the more they keep reaching out to these white folks, the more black people's gonna go, all right, bitch, watch, bet.
and
God,
this is what pisses me off so bad also with the
my
progressive
nuts on their
movement.
forehead.
And it's just like for any leftist that's listening or is going to come across this part, and you made it this far into this segment, I just want to say this right here. You see who the drama leftists are. You see who those that were telling their base that they couldn't vote for Camilla Harris. They couldn't do it because of this and because of that. Those are the people who are also responsible for it. They may not have, like, well, no, they are responsible for it. I'm not going to make any more excuses for them. But the sad point is that if we can get our shit together, the Democrat Party is a ghost ship, a ghost ship, and it's ready to be taken
Party
over. It is
2028.
prime pit for us to take it over, but we can't do it because we are doing all this infighting and think pieces and debates and
Oh,
talk, talk,
just
talk.
I want
And
just
that's the problem. We got too many people on the left that just want to talk and point fingers and argues and all of this shit.
all
And
right.
that's another reason why we're not getting anything done.
But that's why I made my own goddamn political party. I gotta play with him. I don't. When I was a kid, I really honestly believed that that was the only way to go. You had to be Democrat or Republican. As I got older, I realized neither one of them are serving me. And
Right.
I ever see Bill Clinton in the streets, it's some misunderstandings and furniture moving. I'm gonna punch him in his shit. I don't give a fuck how old he is. He's 78. Hey, you can get this work? Hey, Bill, come here for a second. Hey, Bill, come here. Come here. Remember that telecommunication shit? I should punch you in your fucking mouth just for that, buddy. I should rock your jaw just because of that, Bill. I really should. I should just punch you in your shit. But I now
He's
realize,
also the reason why there's no affordable housing being built too.
yes. So my whole thing is, why do I have to continue to play with this? I can just make my own goddamn political party. So I did. And trust me when I tell you, kids, I'm filing to make the Raven Party a real fucking thing. And I will, as soon as I'm filing, get the 501c3 or whatever the fuck, then I'm going to be looking for small money donations and for candidates to back. We're gonna start local and work our way up. Eventually,
Jill
hopefully,
Stein's the one I want to smack the
and
hell
fuck
out
that
of.
bitch. Fuck that bitch. If I
I'll
Jill,
let Gretchen handle her.
hey, pretty sure
I'll chase her down.
Gretchen will
And I'll let Gretchen handle her.
Gretchen will be calling me talking about, hey, you got any bail money? Like, bail money for what? Well, I saw Jill Stein at the mall. I'm like, all right, let me see if I can get some.
I assaulted a
Let,
presidential
let me
candidate.
let me
Not
go.
the one you think.
Let me go make
but
some phone calls, Gretchen. Just all I can tell you
We
is
got you, girl.
We got you. Don't sweat it. We got you.
Yeah. Like the song says, I got 5 on it.
Dear FBI watching this show right now, I didn't say any
We're
of that shit.
joking. This is sarcasm.
I didn't
This is
say shit.
sarcasm.
These is jokes, baby. These are just jokes. These just jokes, baby.
I'm gonna derail this really depressing ass comment or content for us to go to something lighter. It's Thanksgiving.
Yes, please.
It's Thanksgiving, ladies and gentlemen. Or
Yeah.
I'm sorry, indigenous people should have just closed the border day. That's what I'm gonna start calling it. Indigenous people should have closed the border day.
That should have been the lesson for us not to trust. Like that's the biggest lesson right there, not to trust.
Yeah, I don't know how light of a topic that is for Native and Indigenous people, but hey.
Hey, that's why I'm naming it as such. So you're gonna be eating dinner at your in-laws' house during Native Americans should have closed the border day, and you're inevitably gonna meet that uncle. You know him, you love him, but he's a piece of shit. He's the one that wears MAGA gear, has a Trump tramp stamp across his right above his ass, and always talks about Trump's tax plan and how it's helping his small business that he's
ain't helping
4 times, but he feels like this time it'll actually work. So I'm going to go around the horn here, and I'm going to ask for a tip, several tips actually, on how you can get through Native and Indigenous people should have closed the border day with your inbox. And I will start with the lady of the show, Miss Gretchen. Gretchen, if you have one piece of advice that you can give people during Native Americans should have closed the border day, when they meet their Trump humping uncle or their Trump humping aunt or even their Trump humping mom and dad, what would that piece of advice be?
Don't go.
That's a good one. I mean, goddamn.
Don't go. I don't. I've
Don't
said
go.
before, I don't
so
celebrate. I don't celebrate Thanksgiving, but my work gives me 2 days off. Gives me Thursday and Friday off. Friday, I'm going to my daughter's house, and I'm going to spend time, not necessarily holiday time, with my children and my grandchild. We're going to cook and we're going to hang out. And my crazy uncle that I've told you the story, the adopted one, yes, true story. I'll say that every time. He was adopted, who lived in a van under a bridge, fishing for his dinner out of a dirty river, who also couldn't vote this year because he not only can't read, can barely write, and couldn't fill out his voter registration card. And my aunt, who's a liberal, who he asked to help, she was like, "No, I'm not helping you fill that shit out because I know who you're voting for. Fuck off."
Jesus Christ. Well, number one survey says that is the number one answer. Gambit, Gambit, what piece of advice would you give someone who has to go to Native Americans should have closed the border day?
Well, it's whenever you're talking about Thanksgiving, it is important to keep in mind one big thing about turkey is you're going to cook it at 325 for about 15 to 20 minutes per pound. And trickle down economics has never worked.
Came out of that fucking feet.
There was from the other side of the court.
How the fuck did
From
you
the other side of the court.
Oh, how did you hear
One
that?
hand
Said came from downtown.
How the
That was
fuck?
that was a baseball pitch from the other side of the court.
Dog, he hit a 3-pointer from the parking lot. He didn't even get into the fucking facility with the goddamn basket.
So Gambit was like, "Hey y'all, watch this real quick."
I'm gonna shut it all down.
All right, Knox. If you had one piece of advice to give people on Native people should have closed the border day, for their Trump humping fucking family members, what would it be?
In gay terms, reading is fundamental. Reading is fundamental, and what I mean by reading, gay terms, reading is fundamental. Fundamental. I had to make these original sin titles. And what I mean by that is that you take and you have like really snappy comebacks, especially for that Trump pumping love uncle, and you bring up when he talks about crime, you bring up the fact that maybe he took and he stole something from somebody or if he comes up talk about that people living off the government for free, you bring up the fact that he's on Social Security and or that he is on the Affordable Care Act because he doesn't realize that the Affordable Care Act and Obamacare is the same damn thing. So reading is fundamental. So you make sure that you read them. You read them for filth, and then I'm going to set, and I'm also going to agree with the other two panelists. Don't go if you don't have to. If you don't have to, and yeah, trickle down economics doesn't work.
Shit doesn't work. All right.
And tell the host that a turkey is dry and tasteless.
Butter is
After,
not seasoning.
especially if the cook, especially if the host is a Trump lover, then you'd be like, oh, did you 3D print this turkey? And she's gonna be like, well, why? And then be like, cause it tastes like cardboard.
You know what I love seeing every year is Marjorie Taylor Greene's annual picture of a turkey, and you can't tell which one's which. Marjorie Taylor Greene or the turkey.
A turkey she didn't cook that she went and bought.
She is
And
darker
put it in
than
the
the,
oven.
she is darker than the turkey.
Yeah. Yeah.
She
Yeah.
does look like a turkey with a wig on it, don't she?
Yeah.
She really does.
A little bit.
And then he leaks called Kim. She called Kim
but
low
it's the
down
same
dirty.
picture every year, and you can't tell which one's which.
I like how
Mhm.
George and I like how George in
2017, 2018.
I like how George in the
2019.
YouTube comments is like, I would just tell them
But you still haven't
congratulations
learned
for voting
seasoning.
against your own
What
your
is
own
wrong
interests.
with
Like
you?
George, they don't know what that means.
They don't know.
They don't know what that means.
All right,
That's
Right.
why you have to read them. That's why reading is fundamental.
Gilbert, if you could give one piece of advice to your Trump humping family during Indigenous people should have shut the close the border day, what would it be?
Well, I have two pieces of advices. First, first piece of advice I have to say is get high and play Skyrim. You have a better time. Just saying.
Number 2 answer right there. Ding ding ding.
So, second piece of advice I have: if for whatever reason you're dragged out there to go, bring a brick.
Mace.
Here we go with the
Bring
bricks.
mace.
Yep.
Ladies and
Bring
gentlemen,
mace. Bring bear mace. Bring bear mace, and that way you can drive your own car too. Make sure you drive yourself so that
I
way you
don't
can
know.
leave. Drive your own shit.
Mm-hmm.
Drive your own car.
Randall, we are thankful for you as well. Angry is the brick king, and I don't know where the fuck that came from, but I'm gonna like.
No, you can call me the bricklayer, baby.
That's what. Here you go. He had to go there.
That's what she said. That's what she said.
I always
Struggle of condoms.
Struggle love con.
No
Struggle of
comment.
condoms.
What's better than a con? What's better than a struggle love condom?
No
Pulling
comment.
out.
No comment.
A brick.
I literally always stop the car right before he gets ready to go there, and he's like, "Fuck you," and he puts his foot on on the gas pedal, and I go there. So here's the piece of advice I would give you if you have to be around Trump humpers during Native and Indigenous people should have closed the border day. Bring up all the affairs. It's a little bit about like what Knox said, but be more specific. If you know your aunt is walking around here with a child that isn't your uncle's, say it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not at the table. As soon as they sit down, as soon as they sit down.
Cause drama.
Hey, hey, Uncle Jake, Ezekiel ain't your child, right?
Said be that drama. Cause that drama. Oh yeah.
Hold on. Start it and then eat.
Be
And
petty.
if the food is nasty, and it's like your mom's food,
And you dish it.
and she's a Trump humper, ask her about that time.
Thanksgiving cookie.
Ask her about that time the plumber stayed over at your house for longer than it took to unclog that toilet because he was unclogging. Do that in front of you. Start the shit. Start it. Fuck, why not? Fuck it. I mean,
You gotta be petty.
Right?
Petty.
Said,
You gotta be
yeah.
petty.
Yeah.
Be petty because
yeah,
no matter how nice we are to them, and no matter how much that we try to understand them, The only thing that it has gotten us is them just constantly hollering. They feel bigger and badder than ever. And so it's like,
That's
it's
all.
time to be petty. It's time to
Yes.
show them that
Yeah,
we were
that,
just being
Oh
nice to
yeah.
y'all. But
let's not pull skeletons out. Let's pull the graveyard out.
Hey, I'm just telling
yeah,
you. Like,
I'm digging them
Is that
boxes
what-
up.
and you know what? All starts with one question. Say, do you still cheat on your wife? You still cheat on your husband?
you think it wouldn't? Hey, Mom, do you remember? Mom, I was thinking the other day. You
Hey.
remember that time the plumber stayed over our house for 4 hours just to unclog the toilet? Yeah, I remember that. Did you ever tell Dad that
You ever tell Dad?
look at he was finished unclogging that toilet in 15 minutes? And the other 3 hours and 45 minutes he was unclogging you? You remember that?
You remember?
And then
What are
your
you
dad
talking about? What are you talking about?
What are you talking
Oh,
about? Like, no, for real, Dad, you didn't know that? Like, I think, you know.
As a matter of fact, I got a picture. I got a picture up in my room real quick. I snapped a picture when I came home.
He kept unclogging that
Or
toilet
you be like,
twice a
yeah,
week.
or you be like, Dad, do you still talk to that girl named Jennifer?
Oh my God!
I just want somebody
Right?
to tell me where these. I just want someone to tell me where these mythological plumbers are.
Oh my goodness! Clogged toilets like that,
Grinder.
Gretchen.
Just saying. Goddamn.
Gretchen, I will set it up for you. I will help you out. Now,
Well, I can't go on dating apps because all I get are MAGA people.
well, that listen.
Go
I have a
figure.
question, Thomas. I have a question for you though. Speaking of like we're done making shit depressive, and since we're on this topic,
Yes.
because I don't think you've seen my video, but Gambit, he's seen the video, so and stuff. So here's a question for you and Gretchen and Amy.
Okay.
So if an older man comes to you and say, "Hey, don't worry about going to college. I'm going to take care of you financially, and I'm going to introduce you to all of these people, the right connections, so you can have a career, and the rest of your career, and help you build your career." Um, do you think that it's a possibility that the young boy that he was interested in, that he was being groomed?
Of course.
I'm
he
talking
will.
about Charlie Kirk. In
Yeah.
other words, I'm talking about Charlie Kirk. Because there's no
Oh,
way
yeah.
in hell that you could sit here and tell me that that old man and Charlie Kirk weren't sleeping together.
Let me explain something to you. I am 52. If a 72-year-old man, and I'm not talking about you, Randall, a 72-year-old man walked up to me and said, "I'm going to take care of all of your needs. I'm going to get your brand off the ground. I'm going to help you with the radio station, and I'm going to make sure that you guys are worldwide." What do you say about that? I would look him in the face and go, "Can you please wear chapstick before you blow me?" Because I know that's the only reason you're doing it. Like, that's the only
Will
reason.
we be using struggle of condoms?
No, listen, at 52,
You gonna go raw?
in his Damn, like,
Yeah, I got two questions.
You want
What
to feel the
position are
brain?
you looking? What position are you looking for, and what's your prognosis? Like,
I'm
how
trying to
long do I
figure
got? How long do I got to put up with this?
Right?
is this
Gretchen, what do you think? What is that? Is that your answer, Gretchen? That
Yes.
you think that? Okay.
Yeah. What's in it for you, and how long do I got to put up with it?
yes?
Well, COVID took his old man out.
If a man walked
But-
up to me right now, and see, here's the thing. This is the beauty of living in the left. A guy hitting on you isn't a bad thing. It's not the end of your masculinity. The problem with the guys on the right is they have to hide it. Charlie Kirk might like him some young boo boo. He might, and that's first off disgusting. Secondly, I hope they're adults. I mean, they can be younger than you, but not too young. You know what I mean, Charlie? But when you're on the right, things like sex and sexuality, they tend to have to be clouded under, "I'm mentoring this young man." No, you're not, dog. You like
Because they-
boys.
So it's very, very,
Oh, it's dirty and unclean.
it's very, very taboo.
We're just mammals, and it
Yes.
feels good.
Yes.
Just fucking do it.
And they see
Get
it in
over it.
places that it's not,
I was
while
on,
ignoring
Yes.
it while it's right in front of them.
I was on a panel.
But they love traveling to places where, like you saying, Gambit, like they love traveling to countries and stuff where the lady boys are and all of this stuff, and they think
Mhm.
nobody can put two and two together. But as somebody that has been living this lifestyle for a long time, and if it was just a phase, I would have quit. But it's not a phase. That I have had situations like that when I was younger, where an older man would be like, "Hey, I'm gonna take care of you," da 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 da, and the only thing is, I asked you when I call, you come.
Yeah, like here's the thing. If 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 it's consensual and the two people are above the age of 21, there's nothing I can say. I'm not going to say anything, right? I'm not going to say anything, right? The problem I have with a lot of these damn right wingers when it comes to shit like that is how easy it is for them to do some illegal, nasty, fucked up shit and then sit their ass in a pew on Sunday and they think that gives them like the Jesus Christ Captain America shield. Hey, dog, you're a perv. Just fucking own it. That's all you got. Just fucking own it. If you like lady boys, I like that you like lady boys. I'm happy.
Right.
You,
I don't care.
Yeah.
You went to
Well,
Tiger.
that's okay. First of all, that's just a weird term, ladyboy. Okay.
Well, that's what they call them in. That's what they call.
That's what they call
I,
it.
I know, I know,
Yeah.
and I know in porn
Yeah.
circles they call them she-males. I don't like that word either.
I listen.
But the truth
I'm
is
sorry,
this:
Grayson.
I've said this 1,000
Sorry.
times. Said this 1,000 times. I go on a dating app, and within 3 hours, I've got 50 to 100 fucking messages. They're almost all MAGA conservative people, and they're almost all married. They want to take me to bed. They just don't want to take me home to meet mom and dad. That's how it is all
Yep.
the time. But don't
Yep.
get it twisted. They love the
Mhm.
dick. They want the dick. But the thing they don't realize is I'm not gonna top them.
And that
That
is
ain't my gig. That ain't my
that is
gig,
the
man. Ain't
that
my
is the
gig.
part that really kind of fucking fucks with me. It's not the fact that
George JD Vance likes lazy boys.
Oh
Well,
shit!
that is so many. There's so many entendres. I'm telling y'all, the give me the couch jokes don't end.
Oh no, it never will.
Oh,
When he inevitably becomes president
that
because that
that's one of the few
fucking-
good points here is that we
What,
have
the-
4 years of that.
listen, the give me the
Mhm.
couch jokes don't end. When he becomes president after Orange Oompa Loompa finally gets caught up with that fucking Widowmaker heart attack bitch, it's president, give me that couch. I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
right.
Yeah, oh yeah. After
Some
that,
people ain't gonna like
that forced Widowmaker that JD Vance is gonna give him.
Listen, oh my goodness. If JD Vance goes into the White House with that beard, like bitch, we haven't had a president with a beard since Ulysses S. Grant.
Oh, you're worried about the
You know,
beard. I'm worried about the skyliner.
I think his wife is the beard stick. I do.
Maybe I don't know.
Like I'm
But-
mad that the right, the guys on the right feel like, well, I can live, I can do these things and be the person that I want to be in secret. But
Mhm.
Mhm.
I don't know how many times I've been called gay because of my fingernails. I'm asking myself, y'all really think that's what did it? The fingernail polish. Oh my God, I'm so gay. No, I just wear fingernail polish because I want to. So
Right.
knowing that these jackasses have this bullshit mentality about what masculinity is, you know what I mean? And
They're not even masculine themselves, though. That's the crazy
No.
thing about it. They don't fit the definition that they try to hide. That they try to hide behind when it comes to masculinity. I fit that definition more than they do.
I tell them all.
Well,
I
see,
tell them all the time when they come into my DMs or my comments and say you're just a dude in a dress. I'm like, I am more woman than you deserve and more man than you'll ever be. So back off.
I have
Right.
Take
yeah,
a
because to them, inherently inside is what's the opposite of them is that's what's masculine, and so that's what they say. Oh, that's what I am because that's the opposite of what they are.
I will not tell y'all how I have this story. Okay, I will not tell you the particulars of how I have this story, but let's just say I have this story. There was a place I was at, me and a wife, and a gentleman that came in that looked like what would happen if Stone Cold Steve Austin just stayed in the gym forever. Bald, hulking white man, huge white man, right? Big than a motherfucker. And this little petite, this white woman. So they're there, they do what they do, and then they leave. So I'm sitting here, I see him, all I'm asking him is workout routine, shit like that. I'm shaking his hand, get real strong, manly handshake, big manly man handshake, right? And he's like, well, I eat a lot of eggs, and I work out in the gym 3 times a day for about 2 hours a day, and blah blah blah. No, so he's in the gym 6 hours a fucking day, big motherfucker, and he's a cop, right? So he leaves. I'm still marveling at how big this motherfucker is. This is a large white man. This is like if Hitler had saw him, he would have been like, Uberminz, this big white man, right? So a friend that me, my wife, are at this place at, she says, oh yeah, he likes fucking black men. I said, excuse me? Excuse me? She's like, yeah. What he likes to do is they go in a room, him and a black man, lights off, no nothing. He bends over, he gets what he gets. Black man leaves, he leaves. I said, wow, that's fucking incredible. And I'm like, so why didn't he just say that? She's like, oh, well, he can't.
Right. It's part of the chase, man.
Motherfucker's 3 times my goddamn size. Just fucking say it. He's like, that's the thing.
Mm-mm.
If anybody at his job knew, it'd be a problem. So I'm sitting here going, so hold up. This wants a boyfriend. Friend either his size or bigger. I don't know where you find a black man that big. Probably in prison. But
they're out there.
Very fucking masculine that he can't even own that shit. So I say again, is that the time for struggle up condoms, George?
Struggle up condoms.
Struggle of condoms.
Struggle up condoms. Made for the big man. Made for the big man that you're bending over for.
Look at Lindsey Graham. Look.
Woo.
Do I have to?
No, you don't have to. But he is your son. He's your son. But
unfortunately,
if ever a human being lives in daily agony and torture, it is Senator Lindsey Graham. Because
yeah,
a very, very moment, Lindsey Graham lives his truth that one fucking time. You see Lindsey Graham somewhere in South Carolina holding on to the hands of a black man going to get a latte. And he's got on a pink salmon shirt and some very well pressed chinos, and maybe some Jesus sandals. We'll put him in that outfit with an ascot on. It's over. It's fucking over. He will never be elected. He will get ran out of the party. He will get primaried, and he will be gone. So
I'm sure she got boxes and boxes full of NDAs.
So my thing is gonna be, hey Lindsey, how's that working out for you? You could be a leftist, Lindsey. You could. If you let go of that bullshit, you could be a gay leftist. You could. You could be out here fighting for trans rights. You could be out here fighting for black women's rights. But no. You'd rather stay in the old boys club in a closet made out of glass where you were dressed up like Blanche Devereaux from the Golden Girls, and we all can fucking see you. Like, motherfucker, I feel like Cat Williams.
We see you.
You right there.
She probably getting tore out the frame by some of them, though.
Listen, there and in the age of Trump, he's fucked. He is crispy fucked. If John Kasich had won the presidency over Hillary Clinton, Lindsey Graham, and then we got
booted.
What was it?
I really want
hate speech
against who? Lindsey Graham?
Probably.
Hey, TikTok. I tell you to kiss my ass, but you might enjoy it. So that's how I'll put it. Hey, TikTok. I would tell you to kiss my ass, but I'm pretty sure you enjoy it. You got to be fucking kidding. Lindsey Graham is literally living his worst life possible.
Mm-hmm.
He has to go to the RNC convention to get laid. He
Right.
has to stay in Washington to
That's
get laid.
Tender's best time of the year.
Every 4 years, he goes wherever the Republican convention is, opens up Grinder, and it's just, fast times at Lindsay's balls. Every 4 years. Plus, he has to stay in fucking Washington D.C. in order to get his nut off. But then he goes down to South Carolina and has to pretend to be this. I'm a Southern gentleman from the great state of South Carolina, and the rest of them. Lindsay, I saw you. I saw you. You had more balls on your chin than a basketball court. Motherfucker, I saw you. Oh, dog, we saw you. How the fuck you get an escort that is tall, blacker than midnight, and discreet? Motherfucker, you're lying to us, bitch. We can see you.
If it's one thing that me and Gretchen could probably if it's one thing that me and Gretchen can probably tell you is that rich circle of gays, dude, they they have their ish so locked up, so tight, and so discreet as far as how they get how they get on. There's actual services that help provide that type of bit of like that entertainment from them.
This
And the
this is why.
NDA clauses is so like they're built so tight and so tough that you couldn't tell if you wanted to, you
But
know.
they're always.
And
But the point is, they don't
Mhm.
need it. Why don't you just say,
right
"I like a little dick in the back door," and
every
enjoy
now and
it?
then,
Hey,
yeah.
Enjoy.
Randall in the
Ah,
comments
Yeah.
said you could be J. Edgar Hoover, gay as shit, FBI director for 50 plus years, and have blackmail on every politician in America, including presidents, and stay director until you die. If y'all don't listen, J. Edgar Hoover probably was sucking up all the G's of the men. Okay, but
hmm
because
Yeah.
Forcing men to sleep with him.
listen,
He's
because
probably forcing men to sleep with him too.
yes, because he had so much blackmail dirt on so many politicians, nobody ever said anything. Lindsey Graham probably now. Lindsey Graham probably doesn't have any fucking blackmail shit on people, but people got blackmail shit on him. Like I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
Or the Trump
oh,
came up
he's a
there.
yes man, 100%. Somebody's got
Oh
something.
yeah.
hmm
They came up to him with a video and some pictures and some audio of him getting nailed like 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 wood by a carpenter, and they were like, all right, now we have this, so you got two choices. You can either back Trump or we can put this out. For
But
me,
yeah, didn't that really happen
I would
though?
have.
Didn't they
I,
come out
I
with
think
some
it.
blackmail material
I think
during
it.
the first
I'm
Trump
sorry.
administration?
I think he did. I did.
Probably.
But the way he was riding for Donald Trump while still trying to say that he was John McCain's friend, nah.
Mm.
You and I are gonna sit up and tell me they ain't got some heavy, 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 heavy dirt on that motherfucker. They got. Listen,
He was on the Daily Show
I would
talking
not.
Yeah.
about Trump.
I would not be fucking surprised if they don't have a video of Lindsey Graham in a 5-dick pileup. I would not be fucking surprised.
At a Turkish bathhouse.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
like
Russian.
literally,
Russian, yeah.
it was just a circle jerk of Lindsey, and they found out what it was. Like one of the 5 was the guy that was on the inside, literally and figuratively. He was the inside man, and he filmed the whole fucking thing. And he took it to Trump, and they were like, "Hey, Lindsey, come here for a second. Hey, come here. No, for real, come here. I want to show you something."
Look what they did to Madison
You will be
Cawthorn.
backing Trump now.
Be like,
Look what they did. Look what they did to Madison Cawthorn. Remember Madison Cawthorn came out and he was talking about the cocaine field parties and sex
Yes.
parties and stuff.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden, out of the blue, they had all these pictures of Madison Cawthorn dressed up in drag and shit, and
Literally.
made him step. I mean,
Yep.
so yeah,
They did this. They did the same thing. They did the same thing to what's his face? Goddamn. The son of the guy that founded Liberty University. Forgot what his fucking name.
Oh, Jerry Falwell.
Yeah, Jerry Falwell. All right. Jerry Falwell likes to watch. There you go, kids. There's a
He
secret.
likes pain too, though.
He
He likes pain too.
of course.
Mm-hmm.
He likes to get stretched, and he likes watching his
Mhm.
wife get nailed. Now, is that a bad thing? No, I mean,
Nope.
as long as he's not trying to. I mean, I've seen Jerry Falwell's wife. I mean, I'm gonna need a 6-figure shut up. Like I've seen her. You know what I mean? A job is a job if you're giving 6 figures.
Right.
Right.
If you're good at something, you never do it for free.
Exactly. Like I'd look at
Yes.
her. She's a very attractive woman. You want to get with her, not without 6 figures and a motherfucker. Dog,
Right.
I will bang your wife, but you're gonna need to bang out this damn mortgage payment. Fuck you talking about?
Now you
It's
gonna
a-
pay my house off. Period. You gonna need to pay my house off.
Exactly. 6 figures would pay off my house. My wife,
So no, you give me 6 figures and pay my house off.
dog. I'm the one motherfucker to give the indecent proposal to. Hi, I'm Jerry Falwell Jr. Motherfucker, I know who you are. My wife was looking at you across the room. Okay, tell your wife I said hi. She wants to sleep with you. The fuck that got to do with me? I'll give you.
Have any of y'all ever been propositioned like that before?
Yes. Yes, I have.
Yeah, me too.
Not yet.
It's weird.
I'm the
It's
asshole
weird.
over. I'm the asshole over here playing The Price is Right, going, "I'll do it for $1."
Shit. I got.
It's
listen,
weird. It's weird.
I made.
Gretchen, have you?
Have I what?
Sure, Gretchen been
Have you ever
propositioned
had
to
the
sleep.
proposition?
Not with money.
Proposition.
Not with money.
Same here.
Fucking money. But I'm gonna be that person. I'm gonna be like, look, I want a house. I want 6 figures, and I want a 2025 Corvette in Barbie pink. All right.
Wish a motherfucker would.
Wish a motherfucker
Yeah,
would.
it's
Where-
weird.
Right?
For 6 figures,
I am
I will
open. Sugar daddies,
listen.
let's talk.
For 6
I'm open for negotiations, man. I'm
For
open
6
for
figures,
negotiations.
I will listen. If your mother has like a terminal disease and all she wants is a young black guy, and I'm younger than her, give me 6 figures. I'm gonna give your mother the ride of life. I'm not bullshitting.
All I'm gonna do is tell my husband, like, baby, listen, I listen. I'm trying to listen. Just we gotta do what we gotta do right now.
That's what
I'm
I'm
gonna
saying.
sacrifice.
Say, listen, we got bills.
Sacrifice, and then you can scrub me the fuck down with Lyle soap after it's over. But I'm trying to get the house paid now.
And that's what I'm saying. Like Jerry Falwell did it wrong. He tried to.
Yeah.
He had a cabana boy who wanted a hostel of his own, and he paid for it. Dog, give me 6 figures. I will take it. Give me the proposal, and I'll take it home to my wife. You know what my wife would tell me? Fuck you still doing here for? Better wash your nuts. Go.
Right. That's exactly what my husband would say. He'd be like, "Don't do it."
Fucker. Listen.
I ain't even got that hang up. Just show me the money.
Shit. He bought this boy a whole hotel of his own. I don't want no goddamn hotel. I would just be like, hey.
They be picking, and that's the thing, with these with this younger generation. They don't know how to act. Like they be asking for materialistic things. Dude, take the money, and you go and you get the ish that you want. Take the money, and know about and first and foremost, if you got somebody like that that's propositioning you, first and foremost, you need to, if you can, string that shit along so you can get in, good with the connections that you need to do. Somebody's gonna handle your money. Somebody's gonna help you do this. See, you got to work it. See, they don't know how to work it. They go for the materialistic things.
Listen.
And give me cash. Give me cash because I ain't filing taxes on shit.
I tell you right now, Jerry Falwell.
Just give me a car and no bills. Fuck.
Jerry Falwell Jr., if you're listening, I know you and your wife are still in that kinky shit. I know you got 6 figures hanging around. It'll be a one-time payment. Every time, listen, I will come to Virginia and put your wife on the rack, if you know what I mean.
And Jerry Falwell, I'll come and blow your back out for 6 figures.
I will break my foot off on your wife's ass. You will swear up and down she has black DNA in her.
And Gretchen.
I will leave you. Listen, I will.
Jerry, I give better head than your cousin does.
I'm just saying.
Me and Gretchen will give you the dream team.
Somebody young. He didn't even go to somebody. He could have went to somebody age. I'm younger than him. I'm younger than both. I'm younger than both him and his wife. You gonna go to somebody 24, motherfucker, 50? The fuck, like, bitch, I know what a secret look like.
Well, they know that they can manipulate
Hey.
those.
Said, no. Look here. No. Come to me, Thomas, 47. My knees are better. My knees are better than Thomas.
My knees are better.
You got the Megan Thee Stallion knees.
Listen,
You got the Megan Thee Stallion knees, y'all.
here's the crazy part. If Trump had found that, because that's how Jerry Falwell Jr. ended up endorsing him. If the Trump campaign had came up to me and said, "Did you have sex with Jerry Falwell's wife?" I don't know. Who the fuck are you talking about? Again,
Who was that?
I keep telling y'all,
Who?
no human being on the face of the earth pays for sex. They pay for silence. Silence.
I disagree with that. Because
Well, it's,
The silence.
go ahead, Gretchen.
I did once. It was in another country. I didn't have to worry about being silent about it.
Look at it this way.
God, she was gorgeous. I mean, like,
Look at it this way.
wow.
When you go up to somebody, you say, "Hey, I would like to have sexual relations with you," and they give you a price. That price isn't for the sex. They've already agreed to the sex with the price. The price is how much it's going to take for them to shut the fuck up. That's all it is. It's just how much is it going to take for them not to say that they're fucking you. You don't
Presuming the person buying needs to hide it.
Exactly, because
Not everybody does, though.
if a married woman walks up to me and
Right.
propositions for sex, I know she doesn't want it to get back to her husband, so I'm gonna give her a nice little small price. You know, give him a couple hundred. You know, I'll snap your spine like a glow stick, and I'll send you home. And then if I see you in a mall or see you at a Walmart or a Food Lion or something, I'm gonna pretend like I don't know who the fuck you are. It probably won't be pretend because my memory is ass. So I know for a motherfucking fact.
Hey.
I'll be like, oh, how the fuck do I know her? Like, oh shit, wait a minute. Oh,
So wait, she looks familiar. Where do I know her from?
fuck do I know?
How the fuck do I know?
Like,
And then all of a sudden you see a tattoo and it's like,
oh, okay.
But you know, Thomas, that's the problem. So I'm gonna say this. This gonna be my last thing because I know you got to start getting ready to wrap up everything.
Yeah.
But that is the problem with this. That is the problem with this younger generation. They don't know how to keep anything quiet. They don't know how to keep their mouth shut. They always want to expose and expose and expose, and then they wonder why nobody wants to fool with them because it's like the dude that tried to out Khaled, I think his name is,
Yes.
or whatever. And this was a well-known dude that loves to clout chasing stuff off of artists and other people. And so when you see people doing that, and that's all this younger generation is about, is outing people and putting shit out on the internet.
I
You
don't.
know, back when we were coming up, and especially, you know, in the gay community, for me, for Gretchen and myself, it's like you kept all that shit close to the vest. You never told if you were hooking up with a straight guy. You never told if you were hooking up with a DL guy. You never told who you were hooking up with, period, in the gay community. You know what I'm saying? Unless it was something that was exclusive. You know what I'm saying? Or you you just wouldn't tell all of your business. But they love to put everything on the damn internet, and then they sit and wonder why they can't find anybody. They can't understand why their generation is lonely and lost because y'all like to tell too much shit. Everything is not meant to be told.
What
Everything is not meant to be told.
what's the song I sing all the time, kids? Everything ain't for the internet. You should have kept that bullshit to yourself. Don't nobody want to hear that nasty shit.
Anyway, you got 3 minutes for rapid fire final thoughts.
Oh my God. All right. So now we got to do.
Here's my final thought. No.
to overtalk this shit, and I'm pretty sure T Nathan's probably gonna be mad, but I'm sorry. So we're gonna go ahead and do
It'll be all right.
a shortened version of final thoughts, and we're gonna start with our friend Knox with 2 X's. Knox, final thoughts, please.
Okay, so here's my final thoughts. First and foremost, if you call yourself an activist, you need to listen to the communities that you are being an activist for. Because so many times that those of you that call yourself an activist, you don't listen to the communities or the group that you are being an activist for. Number two, if you happen to see, I'm going to have a GoFundMe because I have been given an opportunity to possibly do a photo shoot to become a model on some things. So if everything goes well, I have to pay for a portfolio. So I'm probably going to have a GoFundMe up trying to raise the money for a portfolio, something that Thomas told me that I should have done a long time ago.
Oops.
Uh, Third point is that we have got to get our shit together here on the left because there is no reason why we got beat the way that we did. And the reason why we have been constantly getting our asses beat is because we are not organized and we are not putting in the work. We are focusing too much on the Democratic Party when we need to be focusing on our own party and building our own grassroots movement because that is what Bernie Sanders was all about in 2016 and in 2020. It was about putting those ideas out there for us to expand upon those policies and expand upon those movement. Lastly, I want to reiterate what Thomas said is that sometimes y'all just need to sit the fuck down and listen. Just sit your asses down and listen and stop trying to be the leader because everybody wants to be the leader, but nobody wants to put in the work. And I want to thank you, Thomas, all of y'all for letting me come back again tonight. Um, and I always it's a great time, and I just want to say thank you to you guys and happy Thanksgiving, and may you guys all have peace and love on this on the Thanksgiving Day or Indigenous People Day.
Yep. All right. Gretchen, final thoughts.
I got no messages for anybody because y'all don't fucking listen. I tried to do something last week. You don't listen. Nobody listens. And that's why everybody's done with you. Sugar daddies, transgression@gmail.com, $ transgression, cash app in bio. Go ahead. Hit me up. Give me money. Pay my bills. Thanks to you. Moving on.
All right. Gambit, final thoughts.
Knox, thanks
No.
for coming by. No. Knox, thanks for coming by. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody, or Indigenous Peoples Day, or whatever you want to celebrate. And I yield back. Thomas, Angry, go for it.
All right. Angry, final thoughts.
Hey, 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 smoke weed every day.
Jeez, fucking comes out of nowhere with that shit. And finally, my really not extended final thoughts is this: the Native and Indigenous people should have closed the borders. Happy Native and Indigenous people were nice enough to let us stay here without closing the borders or building that wall. Thanks. We love you guys. Sincerely, the people they brought over after you didn't let them out. I mean, you didn't shut the gate on them. Us black folk. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, this has been The Villain's View on GCPR. My name is Thomas Bishop. I am known as the Villain. I'm making an executive decision. Take next week off, guys. We're going to take next week off. We will not be here next week because I don't want to be looked at as some hard driver. I want
There will be no Pete Trans on Friday either. However, episode 1 of season 2 of the Rules of Nerdquisition will air as normal on Sunday.
Yes.
I'm still waiting for my invitation, Gretchen.
Yes, Gretchen.
We're working on the lineup.
So yes, we plan
my application, Thomas. Can I send the application for for this?
Okay.
For this show, or are you talking about to have
the
a
guild? The guild.
For the guild?
I mean, all of it. Because I think I got some amazing ideas and stuff. But you know what I'm saying? But no, for this right here, because I really enjoy this. And I'm also thinking about starting a Twitch channel too. Just to give another place for us to just cut up and have a good time.
Well, the person to talk to is George, our program manager, and Angry over there, who is our IT technician. If you want a radio show, you can have a radio show. I mean,
I don't want a radio show. I'm just saying that. How do I?
What? You
We'll
talking
see.
about on
We'll
this
see.
panel? You talking about on this panel?
Yeah, sit on the panel with y'all.
Well, I mean, you got to ask my co-hosts. They're sitting right here. Like, guys, would we like to have Knox as a permanent guest or a permanent member, a co-host?
I wouldn't be
Don't hurt my
opposed to.
feelings.
We should talk about it though. But we do have to get other guests on here, so I want to make sure that we know where we stand on that. Just to get the logistics correct.
Yes,
Yeah.
because there would be 5 of us, and you know, we're.
An
I could
additional
just
guest.
be a fill-in. I could just be a fill-in.
Oh, yeah, you could be. You actually could.
That could be. It could be an alternate.
Possibly.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I could be an alternate. So, I'm just throwing it out there, because my grandmother always told me a closed mouth don't get fed. But anyway, thank you
As
guys
far
again.
as far as
We'll
your
find we'll find something for you. No problem.
as far as your membership to the guild, I will talk to you offline about that because, yeah, why the fuck not?
I'll DM y'all my number.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this has been the Villain's View on GCPR. My name is Thomas Bishop. I'm known as the Villain. Like I said, no show next week, so we will see you all in 14 whole days. Ladies and gentlemen,